time now for another episode 6 of DuPage Run and Shoot Show with me, Coach Big Pete, aka Peter Leinweber, and my co-host Patrick Codo of NC17, NCTV 17, whatever. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Make sure you follow DuPage Run and Shoot on Twitter, Facebook. Mr. Codo, take it away.
Hello, friends. This is Patrick Codo, a sports reporter from NCTV 17, the awesome co-host of this awesome podcast, DuPage Run and Shoot. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you want to email me, go ahead and email me at petecodo@nctv17.org.
All right, sir, let's get it ready for week 5 scores.
Yes, sir.
Hinsdale. Oh, wait. I messed up.
Damn, you're really jumping the gun. Oh, my God.
Yep. Wheaton Academy 47, Ridgewood 0.
I mean, the Wheaton Academy offense keeps rolling and rolling, averaging 50 points a game. Although, will they drop 50 on this next opponent? We will see. Bennett
20, Marion 14. Bennett wins.
Holy cow, Bennett needed that win. Marion gave them a fight, though.
I'm going to tell you right now, Bennett is looking more impressive week after week. They're starting to click. Marion's a really good team, too. So this is definitely something to look at for Bennett.
And it just needs to win games now.
That's the main thing. That's the most important thing. And they got some really important opponents to do in this upcoming weeks.
Yes, sir.
Next one, Batavia 35, Glenbar North 6, and we pretty much predicted what was going to happen.
Pretty much, yeah. Glenbar North got – what the hell's going on with Glenbar North?
Turnovers.
Turnovers. New week, same shit, unfortunately. But Pete, I'm going to be quite honest. Glenbar North, that loss, they're in trouble. They're in trouble right now.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, they're only 2-3, but they're in some shit after that loss.
Agreed.
How about Drew Gerke, though? Is back from an injury, and
yes,
that man with 144 yards and 3 tutties.
Yep.
No love was shown to GBN.
Yep. And Ryan Whitehall, he is looking good for Batavia.
Yes.
Wheaton North 28, Lake Park 7. Lake Park gave them a fight in the beginning.
They did. This Lake Park team is really showing some fight throughout the season.
Wheaton North is starting to slow down on the clutches a little bit right now.
I mean, mid-season struggles, as they always say.
Yeah.
Some teams, I feel like some teams have figured out their offense.
Yeah, and I think they got to shore up some things too. Again, Lake Park's fight, the Kirkpatrick's got that squad fighting, and that's the most important thing.
I mean, it was 14-7 going into the fourth quarter.
That's the most important thing that you could have as a head coach is your first season is getting that team to fight. That's the most important thing.
And they did.
That's a sign of a good staff.
Lake Park is a team nobody should sleep on.
Yep. Mateo Valley 17, Wabanzi Valley 7.
All right, there's a lot to unpack in this game. First of all, Wabanzi Valley is not that good, but the fact that Mateo only gave up 7 points after giving up over 40 the past 4 weeks, you're like, what? I know Wabanzi's not that good, but 7?
Yeah. Big shot to Coach Parker.
That just shows that Wabanzi's unfortunately is the dumpster team.
Yeah. And
0-5, eliminated from playoffs now. Yeah. And now you got to play for pride.
Yep, that's the main thing. You said it correctly.
Oh, man.
Mateo Valley.
Poor Wabanzi. A lot of excitement for them this year.
Really, the last 2 years.
Yep. Oh, yeah, last year, too.
Yeah.
Mateo
Valley, yep. Yeah, Mateo Valley gets their first one. Well-deserved. Congratulations to Coach Parpet.
Yep.
Wheaton Warrenville South 27, St. Charles East 0.
Okay. So this is a bit of an interesting train for St. Charles East. So last week they finally figured out their offense and dropped 34 points on Glenbar North, only to score a big fat 0 on Wheaton South.
It's crazy.
Like, what the hell?
And again, Wheaton Warrenville South is that team that's steadily climbing. And this was a much needed win for them.
They got to keep winning, though.
Yes, they do. Next one, and you know plenty about this. Nequa Valley 14, Naperville Central 7.
Well, I'll tell you what I really found out on Friday. Nequa Valley's defense. Holy shit. It's
Yeah.
got to be one of the best in the state. Those boys know exactly how to force turnovers and stuff. They're not those DBs that always drop, back down passes. They're picking that rock off.
Nequa Valley, again.
Nick Cool with a big interception. Nick Landino with a sick interception. He also had a fumble recovery on a punt. Justin Dukevich, 4th down sack. That Nequa defense showed no love to Central for last Friday.
Nequa Valley, again, I haven't seen a team like that where their defense in the beginning didn't look, I felt didn't really materialize to now is just looking unbelievable right now.
Yeah, it's just that the defense needed to keep it going until they get Menike back, which I'm hoping they get Menike back by at least the last week of the regular season, just so you can get the rust off that kid before playoffs. Because you don't want to, start a QB in the playoffs after not playing since week 2.
Yep. Naperville North 38.
And Central's only touchdown was a pick 6 by Logan Ellison. Okay. So basically their offense didn't score shit.
Yep. Naperville North 38, DeKalb 21.
This score was a lot closer than people anticipated.
Yeah.
DeKalb got off to a 7-0 lead after a Taylor Tate 80-yard TD. 80 fucking yards for Taylor Tate. I think DeKalb's legit this year.
Yeah, Bob's football's
DeKalb is legit.
They're going. They're doing good. They're doing good. All right, time for a bunch of scores that we.
Time for the round of blowout ass whoopings.
Goal City 31, Lyle 0.
Oh boy, that's a huge gut punch for Lyle. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. IC 75, Aurora Central Catholic 6.
What else is new?
Glenbard South 47, Bartlett 6.
You forgot about Larkin, but yes.
Larkin. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What else is new on that?
I'm sorry. Larkin 21, Fenton 0. Right.
Right.
Okay. Glenbard South 47, Bartlett 6.
What else is new?
I mean, and Bartlett, they had a hot. They were.
Well, actually, let me back up a little bit on that one. Yeah, Bartlett losing that bad, you're like, what?
Yeah.
And another big game for Jalen Brown, 286 yards rushing, 4 TDs. That's a new school record, by the way.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Big shout out to Jalen Brown. Glenbard East 42, Streamwood 8.
No comment. Good win for Glenbard East.
Elgin 48, West Chicago 20.
Oh, well, at least West Chicago keeps
scoring.
I'm hoping that these weren't in garbage time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because there's a difference between scoring in the game. There's a difference between scoring in a game and garbage time.
Yep.
Garbage time means that the defense is like, all right, go ahead, score. Put up those cute stats and stuff.
Yep. Hinsdale South 27, Morden 17.
Okay, Hinsdale South. That game was dominated by a man named Sam Schuler. He was cramping up, but that didn't stop him from 3 interceptions, including a pick 6.
DGS 46, Proviso East 28.
Downers Grove South, boy, they needed that shit.
Yes, they did. Willowbrook 35, Leiden 7.
Another much needed win for Willowbrook as well.
DGN 49, Proviso West 0. Is that the right?
That's about right.
Okay. All right. Hinsdale Central 22, OPRF 19.
Surprised Brian McHugh hasn't thrown batteries at me yet.
Yeah. Big shout out to Hinsdale Central, OPRF. It's going to be a tough season now for them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was excitement to all of a sudden.
Yep. To that. Glenbar West 48, Addison Trail 14.
No
yeah.
comment.
York 27, Lions 14.
Hi, I'm Jake Mellion. Nice to meet you.
You were going to say something?
3 TDs after filling in for Kelly Watson, who got hurt.
And Jake Mellon is another big-time York Duke player that you must know about.
What year is he, by the way?
I think he's a junior, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That'll be huge for York next year.
St. Francis 63, Champaign Central 14.
You know what's funny too? St. Francis was trailing 7-0. Then they outscored them 63-7.
Yes. Yes. Crazy. The score is unbelievable. I thought it was gonna be a little bit closer. Only games of the week for week 5. East St. Louis 60, O'Fallon 21.
Holy shit balls. O'Fallon, I guess they were a little they were hungover from that Edwardsville win. Good Lord. No love was shown in that game.
Yep.
But you know what? That's a good loss for O'Fallon.
Yes, it is. It is. It really is. Honestly,
that's a good loss.
And I don't see O'Fallon dropping another game after this. I think they're going to win.
I was going to say, this is going to be their only loss of the year, to be quite honest.
St. Charles North 35, Geneva 20. St. Charles North looking hot right now. They
got I was going to say, are the North Stars all of a sudden now the real deal?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Well, I'll tell you who's the real deal. Drew Surges, 204 yards, 4 tutties.
It's unbelievable. And Geneva, it's not a
loss they needed. They needed that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a roadblock, but again, Geneva is looking. They got that hot hand.
And one loss too. You're fine.
Yep. Prairie Ridge 27, Cary Grove 16.
Holy shit! Big win for Prairie Ridge.
They needed that win too.
Badly, I mean, and they were up. Well, they were trailing 16-14 at the half. Score the next 13 to put it away.
Lake Zurich 23, Warren Township 14.
Another big win that we had. Lake Zurich over Warren. How about that?
And Lake Zurich, again, those Bears, congratulations to Coach Plants. They got a kicker that's just absolutely kicking it. They're the real deal.
Oh, Warren against opposing kickers. I wonder if we've seen this.
Yep. Lincoln Way East 42, Bolingbrook 32.
I mean, can't say I'm surprised for Lincoln Way East, but when you're going against a good Bolingbrook team, fireworks. This game definitely had its fireworks and stuff.
Chicago Hope Academy 40, Marquette 25.
All right. Well, this Chicago Hope Academy team, good win for them.
All right. St. Rita 27, St. Patrick 0.
Sounds about like St. Rita.
Yeah, St. Rita is going to playing St. Rita football. St. Patrick is still a team to look out for in the playoffs. Rochester 27, Glenwood 14. What the?
You expected a bit of a higher score?
I'm eating crow right now because I look like a jackass because I thought Glenwood actually had a good shot, but
I mean, they only lost by 13, so it's not too bad, but it's Rochester.
And Ian Lichtenberg had 2 touchdowns. And again, their offensive line is clicking. These Rockets are the real deal. And of course, you can't see. Yeah.
When are they not the real
deal? I was about to say it. They're never.
Yes. Unless they play Daddy again. If you know what I'm talking about.
Hersey 41, Prospect 34.
This is the kind of game we were anticipating and stuff. High scoring offense. That's a big win for Hersey.
And I'll give you a little secret too. Elk Grove High School is undefeated.
What?
Yes. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I see it, though.
Yep. Okay. Games of the week 6. Bennett versus Notre Dame. Niles, Notre Dame.
This is a huge game for Bennett Academy. Bennett won last year, 20-17. I think it's going to be that same type of game again.
Yeah.
Well, especially now that Bennett's, fighting for their playoff spots. I mean, a loss ain't going to eliminate them, but a win would really help.
And I think that Bennett Nazareth game is going to be really huge in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, no, obviously Notre Dame beat Willowbrook, St. Patrick lost to Mount Carmel, beat Nazareth by 5, and beat Viator 33-7. So we'll see how things go.
And Niles Notre Dame is looking right behind him because of San Rito.
Right.
And San Rita plays angry. Simple as that. Providence Catholic versus Montini.
Oh boy. Well, if Montini wants to,
They got to. This
Good
is
win,
the big.
good win for them over Leo at least, but
This is a big proving point for them. This is a huge proving point for
it's
them.
make or break.
Make or break. Batavia versus Wheaton Warrenville South.
Where's the game at?
I believe it's at Batavia.
I think Batavia takes it.
Yeah, I think so too. Could there be a chance of an upset, do you think?
I can see it.
We've seen crazier shit happen in this.
We have seen a bunch of crazy
area.
shit.
Yep. Glenbar North versus Wheaton North. It's a toss of
you want to talk about you're talking about crazy shit. You're talking about crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like we talked about, Wheaton North has been taking some hits recently. I mean, yeah, they won, but it was close. It wasn't that bad. If Glenbar North can avoid the turnovers, oh baby.
Yeah.
I think Glenbar North can maybe steal a win.
I agree too. I think this is a chance. This is a prove it or lose a game for Glenbar North. They gotta do something. Next game, big game, and I know you got your eyes on this game, sir. Naperville North versus Naperville Central.
Well, like you're talking about, win it, break, big, win it, break it, or lose it. Same thing for Naperville Central. They are in a I wouldn't say must-win situation, but a win would help. Like a win would help against Naperville North. The offense, didn't look good last week against Nequa, but it's Nequa. They have a good defense. And we are also live streaming the game tomorrow. So I will be in the booth as a color commentator. So for a few people, do not try to throw batteries through the window and stuff.
Now, here's a question for you. Could, and we've seen crazy crap happen in this. Could they upset? Could Naperville Central upset Naperville North?
I think so. A lot of people were down in Naperville Central last year when they played in the playoffs. Central came in and beat them. We saw what DeKalb did last week against North. Central's defense is really not all that bad. If their offense can get things clicking, because their offense, didn't help them. Their offense didn't help at all last week, and that's what killed their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense did all they could, and the Central offense couldn't get it. I think Central, if they do things right, they could walk away with an upset win. And that'll be huge if they get that win.
Yes, it would be.
Because you're basically, that starts a 2-game road trip to DeKalb and Mattia before you're going to play North again on a Thursday. So, yeah.
Yeah. Next big game, Wheaton Academy versus IC.
Ah, yes. Now, this final, Wheaton Academy and IC have had a bunch of cakewalk games. I was like, oh, shit, we got to play this team? All right, now we're talking.
This is a game I've been waiting for a long time. Wheaton Academy has been unfucking believable this season. I can't wait to see it. I think IC is a dominant team. Wheaton Academy, Romo is on fire.
Are we looking at overtime? I'm looking at overtime for this game.
Yeah, I'm looking at overtime, and then we'll eat shit because it'll be a blowout.
Yeah. Here's something, Pete. I'm going to say this 3 overtimes. I'm going to say 3 overtimes.
I'm going to say 2 overtimes.
I'm going to say 3 overtimes. I'm going to say it's going to go to triple overtime.
Okay.
Because both offenses are that good.
All right. Next big game in DuPage County, Glenbard South versus South Elgin. Can Glenbard South's defense stop that South Elgin option?
Oh boy, you know what? This is a big test for both teams. Honestly, this game can really determine the upstate 8, depending on how things go from there.
I think this is, again, a top game. The big thing will be Glenbard South's defense on that South Elgin option. That's going to be huge.
Right.
It's going to be the big time. I think the South Elgin defense on that that multi-purpose attack of Glenbard South, I think is going to be sort of a great matchup. But I think that South Elgin's option attack got Glenbard South. But we will see what happens. It's a hell of a game.
Right.
Yeah. And like I said, I like South Elgin this year. I really do like South Elgin. They're an 8A. And what is the one thing
the only thing about South Elgin is that make sure that they don't get screwed in the playoffs by the IHSA.
Yeah. But what is the one thing that basically makes defensive coordinators piss their pants? Option offense. Option offense.
I remember too when I played at Central. Labonzi was running that option like hell.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Everybody hates going up against the option. And the other thing, too, you got to be ready for the option. If you're not ready for that option, 6 points.
Yep.
Agreed. Oh, no, again, 6 points. Oh, shit, a pitch. 6 points. Yeah. And the option can lead to other options. I've seen options turn into passes.
Yes, you're right. Next game, Elgin versus Glenbard East.
Let's go Glenbard East on this one.
Yeah, I think Glenbard East is going to get this one, but Elgin is a tough team. We'll see what happens. York versus Glenbard West, the other big game in DuPage County.
Oh, boy. Again, this is another big game right here. You know what? Let's make it 2 straight years for York. 2 straight years, York beats Glenbard West.
I think this is going to be a tough game.
It will be a tough game. It'll be low scoring like last year.
I think it's going to be high scoring this year.
High scoring, really?
Yeah, I think it might be a high scoring game, man. Yep. Again, the big thing is how do you stop the Ellens brothers? And for Glenbard West, how do you stop that Veza and that fast and furious offense?
Still hurt up? Is Pope still hurt?
I don't know. Right. So see what happens.
Right.
DGS versus Hinsdale South. Who wins that?
You know what? I think who's the favorite of this game? I assume Downers Grove South is.
I have it up in the air. I think.
Why not go Hinsdale South?
All right, there we go. Hinsdale South. I agree. I think they got a good shot this weekend. DGN versus Hinsdale Central for the Old Oak Barrel.
Ooh, Downers Grove North has been on a tear, but Hinsdale Central has been sneaky good too. Let's roll Hinsdale Central.
All right, let's go, buddy. All right, the big game. Deep dish football game of the night, of the week. Nazareth versus St. Rita.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Codo.
Naz versus St. Rita. Well, Naz, they're not having the year, we all were expecting and stuff. St. Rita, business as usual. 7-8 runners up last year. Nazareth Academy, their wins against, I don't know. I think St. Rita takes it. Honestly, St. Rita runs away with it.
For me, I think the big thing on the big game for St. Rita is Pat Farrell. If he unleashes like it's nobody's business on that offensive line in Nazareth and gets to Logan, it's going to be a tough game. Tough game for Nazareth. And again, for Nazareth, they got to stop that running attack of St. Rita because St. Rita will run all over your ass all night long.
That's St. Rita. They're always running the goddamn
and they don't care. And they don't care. And they want to send Kuska out with a championship ring. This is his last year. So this is a hell of a game. I'm excited for this game.
St. Rita won a state.
Yeah.
And St. Rita won a state title before?
Yes.
When?
With Kuska 7 years ago, I think.
Was that when they had Kenny Galladay on their team?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. All right.
And we'll see.
Wilmington versus Reed Custer, a big small school game.
Big small school game. Both teams are undefeated. Both teams love offense. The game's at Reed Custer though, so I think the slight advantage goes with Reed Custer.
Okay. Here's my thing. I'm going to say this right now. I was for Reed Custer. I thought Reed Custer was going to win. I think Reed Custer was going to win, but they're getting a little bit too cocky now. They're getting a little bit too cocky for the britches, and Wilmington Coach Rintz loves to be an underdog, and I think this is going to be a tough-fought game. I think this is going to be one of the better games in for this year. And I think, again, and this is going to be the craziest comment you're going to hear from me. Whoever loses this game will win the state title?
Whoever loses this game will win the state title. You know what, Pete? I like that. I like that. Whoever loses this game wins the state. Because we've seen teams lose before and bounce back in a big way.
Yeah.
That's why you shouldn't be surprised if, some of our teams could pull some big wins tomorrow.
And I'm going to get a bunch of people saying, you SOB, you're going to eat crow and all that other stuff, but I'm going to.
We're both going to eat some shit next week. That's for sure.
Yep. All right. Next one, Maine South, 2 losses going against Glenbrook South, undefeated.
You know what? Maine South, I think Maine South pulls it off and gets back on their groove.
This game has just got. And I agree with you. This game, there's just something weird about this game, and I think Maine South's running attack fits very well against that Glenbrook South defense. So we'll see what happens.
A lot of new faces on that Maine South team, but they're getting it done.
Yep. Morris versus Richmond Burden.
That's a tough one too, but I'm going to go Morris.
Wow. Big. I honestly, that's another toss up in the air for me. I'm not for I've seen Morris play. They're unbelievable. Richmond Burden, they proved everything when they beat Normal West, a tough defense. This is just going to be a tough fought game. And I think it's both the quarterbacks, Budden, and I forgot the other kid's name from Richmond Burden, but it's going to be a good game. Bolingbrook versus Homewood Flossmoor.
Oh, that's another good game right there. These are teams that love their offenses and stuff. And we've seen these games come down to the wire before.
Yes.
We have seen games come down to the wire. And you know what? Let's take a gamble on Bolingbrook.
Okay.
Bolingbrook, every time Homewood Flossmoor is having a good season at some point, Bolingbrook has something to say about that.
Yep. And the Bolingbrook's quarterback, I'm telling you this right now, the future for Bolingbrook and Homewood Flossmoor, they hired a new strength and conditioning coach, Coach Vogel. The future is bright for both these teams and when it hasn't ever not been, but both these programs are going to be unbelievable in the coming years. And the future is bright for Bolingbrook, the quarterback, aka my dad, Coach Ivelo, who everyone thinks that I'm related to Coach Ivelo. I'm his son for some weird reason because fat people look alike. Hurts my feelings. But Coach Ivelo, again, I think the future is bright for Bolingbrook. And
what year is this QB?
Freshman.
Oh shit, he's starting. Oh baby,
yeah.
Very rare to see a freshie at QB.
Yep. And a weird game. Lena Winslow, 1A powerhouse, takes on Marion Central Catholic, a 4A powerhouse.
I think Lena Winslow runs all over them.
Ooh, I like this game. I think this is a big game. I think it's also a big measuring stick for some of the class teams. So we got
to show a little bit of love. We got to show a little bit of love to Lena Winslow.
Yeah,
they are a running football team.
Yes, and they're killing it. Their offensive line had an unbelievable game last week. All right, 2 questions.
Yes,
Who wins would win in the game versus Nequa Valley against Wayne St. Francis, Matt Kelly from Elmhurst?
Please. Are you kidding me? Nequa all day.
Really?
Yes.
I think it'd be a tough fought game. I think it'd be a tough
It will be a tough fought game, but Nequa will win.
I think the battle would be, again, like always, about the trenches between Nequa Valley's defensive line and St. Francis' offensive line.
Right.
So, last one from Bashir from Bensonville. What game would you like to see featured from a team from DuPage County that had a matchup hasn't been planned yet? But what game would you like to see from a team from DuPage County play against another team in the state of Illinois?
Oh, that's a good question. I would love to see. That's a good question. There's a lot of good teams we could pick. I would love to see Batavia. Take on
Lombard West.
I thought the question was take on a team not in the DuPage County from the state.
I thought it was I think it's a team from DuPage against any team from the state of Illinois.
Oh, okay. Batavia, Glenbard West. Yeah, that's a good one. But I'm thinking more Batavia versus Loyola.
That'd be a good game.
There's something about that I like.
I would love to see, and I know it's not going to happen, but I was hoping for it to happen 2 or 3 years ago. I want to see Rochester versus IC.
I would love to see Rochester versus anyone up here. I would love to see Rochester versus anyone.
I would.
How about Nico and Rochester? There we go.
Yes, that'd be a hell of a game.
I would love to see Rochester play teams from up here and Sacred Heart Griffin. In fact, how about Rochester versus O'Fallon, Edwardsville? Yes. We need some of those matchups. We need that.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I would love to see I would love to see actually a Wheaton St. Francis play a Sacred Heart Griffin. That'd be a good game.
Yes. Yes. Really I would love to see, Rochester play Wheaton North.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, sir. It is the end of episode 6. My name is Coach Big Pete, aka Leinweber of Deep Dish Football. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, email us. They will be answered on air next week for episode 7. But this is episode 6. Mr. Codo, please finish it up.
This is Patrick Codo, sports supporter from NCTV 17. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you want to email me at petecodo@nctv17.org. And catch Alex Campbell and I in the booth tomorrow night, broadcasting the Crosstown Classic between Naperville Central and Naperville North on nctv17.org.
Thank you